Based on a tip we received from a podcast listener, we are investigating an old well near the former home of Susan and Evan. To investigate the well, we are going to lower a submersible camera to the bottom. This well is an old hand-dug well that is no longer in use. These are considered shallow wells with a depth of no more than 50 feet. This investigation took between 30 and 45 minutes, but segments of the video have been sped up to reduce the total time watching. We can see the water is about 30 feet down and expect that water to be 10 to 20 feet deep. The camera we are using is on a 100-foot reel of cable and is equipped with white and infrared LEDs. It has a metal probe on the end which you can make out in the video before we hit the water. We are just above the surface of the water now. Because of the hole cut in the concrete lid of the well, we see pine straw and leaves floating on the surface. We've descended about 12 feet beneath the surface and encountered an object. It appears to be a portion of a pipe that is connected to the pump on the surface. We are now about 15 feet beneath the surface, and the bottom is coming into view. It appears to be covered with some of the same plant matter we saw floating on the top. I'll lower the camera all the way and move the probe around to make sure we are on the bottom and try to see what's under the plant matter. The plant matter doesn't appear too deep, and there is dirt under it. Watch the way the loose plant matter and dirt rise into the water when I move the camera around. We can see some objects that appear brighter than the rest of the stuff on the bottom. Some of it looks shiny, like foil. Some of the objects appear yellowish white. Using the probe, I can move these objects around easily, and we can see that they are large leaves, and the shiny bits do in fact look like aluminum foil. I'm going to raise the camera a little and try and get a better look at that pipe while we let the debris settle. Let's turn on the infrared and see if anything on the pipe stands out. It doesn't look any different. I'll switch back to the white light so we can see more detail. I think the debris has probably settled, so let's go back down and look at the bottom some more. We want to move the camera around the well and make sure we've seen the entire floor. Let's take a look at the bottom with the infrared. Sometimes we are able to spot items of interest better when we use infrared light to illuminate the dark areas. With the infrared, we can make out some pine tree branches mixed in with the other debris. Notice the scale-like texture. Here's a piece of the foil. By hitting it with the probe, we can see that it is paper thin and flimsy. There's some more pine branches. At this point, we've circled the entire well and have confirmed that there does not appear to be anything of interest in the well. It's time to raise the camera and move on to our next search. Thank you for watching. This investigation was conducted by Echo 7 Foxtrot Private Investigations with the support of Secrets True Crime Podcast. Be sure to follow us on social media and listen to Secrets True Crime for future updates. If you have any information about the disappearance of Susan Osborne and Evan Chartrand, please contact the Elmore County Sheriff's Office.